Hello! Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, my MSQ series. Where I'll be going through the level 80 to level 90 MSQ quests. MSQ quests? Main scenario quests. Last time we did our first dungeon and freed the tempered people from their prisons in the Tower Zot. And we got some help from Vitra, who told us a lot of cool stuff about his history and why Midgard Soma, the father of all dragons, decided to come here. And yeah, now we're here and we're waiting to see where we go next. I'm sure a lot of shit is about to go down, so here we go. But firstly, let's talk to Alphino and Alice, because we're going to go meet our friends in the Crucible, apparently. The colour of joy. Alphino is in mind to join the others at the high. Archon Loaf, not Mush Loaf. The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the Mulberry Orchard. Where is this? Oh, we're going, we're not leaving here yet then, are we? I thought we would be, but we're just continuing to stay in Vadzat. The problem is that I would love to, I'm doing this recording session at the same time as the last one, because I don't want to have to leave here and come back, because I tend to do stuff between streams, so I'm trying to get out of Vadzat so I can go to an area of an Aetheryte. So can we not be here long, please? Guys, please? I understand the mulberries are for silkworms, grown a stone's throw away from the Satrap's residence. Gives it a quintessential Fafnarian flair, don't you think? Yeah. From here we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. Okie dokie, can I use my mount here? No, I can't. Don't think you can use your mount in Yormore either, to be fair. You can in Idleshire, which is interesting. I don't think you can use it in Valga's Reach though. Well, yeah, you can use it in Valga's Reach, I'm pretty sure. Mario Brew? If you can't fly it, definitely. The word Yujie apparently means bind in the local tongue, and this is named because it connects all others in the city. If we manage to come this far, we should have trouble finding the High Crucible, or so I was told. Where the street ends, enter the door straight ahead and ascend the steps. I thought the Crystalline was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Vadzat. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearing. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. Yeah, Crystalline doesn't have a lot of culture would be the word. It's very sophisticated and very simple, but this place is just beautiful and thriving, and just the colours just pop out. It's amazing. Oh, so many stars! Woo! This will be, yeah, I can't attune here though, look, it's not working. Oh, it's been temporarily disabled. Well, it seems we're on the right track. And here's the Aetheryte Plaza. So good so far, and there isn't much further to go. From here we just need to cross the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of two doors. The High Crucible lies behind. I expect the others have already collected the Warden Scales. Come, let's meet them. Yeah, let's do that indeed. I mean, I would love to meet them, but... Oh, no, there are people here going down in that little corridor there. That I think maybe is the actual place where you get tombstone gear, possibly? I don't know, though. There isn't actually a lot of trading places here. I don't know if there is a place. What the fuck is this? As I heard it, after you defeated Nidhogg, scales found their way into the hands of the firmament's artisans. Steeped in power as they are, it's no surprise that they were converted. Still, there's a strange legacy for the vengeful worm. Yeah. I'm quite well now, I assure you. As they say, the stronger the taste, the stranger the colour, the more effective the remedy. With my body trying to replace the aether I spent, however, I'm feeling rather famished. Doing a sampling of the local delicacies is in order. Hamza Cuisine would be a great place to start, perhaps. Yeah, I hope so. The students have previously turned to Vadsahan alchemists for help with the analysis of various artifacts. That is how I became acquainted with Nadana. I'm glad we could rescue her and pray she makes a full recovery. Yeah, I hope so too. Excellent. You're on time to hear the latest good news. What an immense laboratory. How many such places were enlisted to help forge the Warden scales, I wonder? Well, last, of course, but at least we found the place. I don't know what it is. It's like a dye place where they make dye for stuff. Footfalls?
These are the talismans we were promised.
This is footfalls, right? Yeah.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for.
Oh my lord.
Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
It is.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
We really will.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
That's a better idea.
Of course, we would need to consult with various alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated.
I like that
To
plan.
which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
Wait, why do you find yourself restless with a young Jay?
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
Yep. That's how he passed on the word of Xenos, was an Ascian. God, that was so long ago.
Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Wow, it sounds like we're going to be taking over Garlemald. Oh my lord.
Please, I must speak with you.
Oh, hey! Wait, you're cured? How?
Nadana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption.
Alice did it.
It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
You ran all the way here from the great work? Quite a distance.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently.
Her influence wasn't as
Such
strong.
a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
Thanks, I'd say.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
You're welcome. We did a truly great thing here. It's nice this.
Yet who hath truly saved whom? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy.
Oh, we really helped each other then, didn't we?
Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
You helped us save the world.
Is this true?
Yeah, there's enough to go around for everyone. We're gonna save the world. We're gonna go take this fight to Garlemald, and they're not gonna know what hit them.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Oh? Is that my flower? It's like... Oh, the emotions change. It's now yellow. Yellow for joy.
Its colour is completely changed.
I can't believe we got a flower in our pocket. It's amazing.
What do you have there?
It's I forgot what they called it, but it's a little flower, and it's my best friend.
How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
Akasa.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
What was that?
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Is it really?
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or
On high?
torn from the heavens in some traditions.
I mean heavens. What is this heavens we're talking
Akasha
about?
can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion.
Oh wow.
As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
I mean, yeah, sometimes. We know Ardbert appeared when we were getting fucked over by Emmett.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
Huh.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
But maybe ether is a derivative
I'm
of
glad my
Akasa.
haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But
Oh, that's so
even
much
for
interesting
us,
stuff here in Favner.
Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
I mean, Heidelin wants to take it with us for some reason. Maybe it has something to do with Akasa power.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Yeah, it's really cool. Wow, this flower is magical. I'll just put it back in my pocket and crush it again.
Shall we depart for Charlian then?
Yes.
I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can.
Oh shit.
From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
I don't doubt it will be. It's time. Time to go to Garlemald. Time for our trip. In our favourite May Band of Scions. And we're all going to be there. No one's going to die prematurely. What a lovely little cutscene. And hopefully we don't get a cut to something. Nice. Okay, well I guess we're going to go back to Baldassian then. The last thing I remember before being absorbed in the tower was you rushing towards me. I can only imagine the hardship you and yours supposed to overcome to rescue us. No matter words to suffice to express a gratitude, but I hope you made it. Yeah. Right, with that in mind, I'm going to see you back there in the Baldassian to, I guess, start this invasion. Oh my lord. Alright, and we're back in Charlayan to go talk to Kral. How's it going, buddy? It's good to be back, and with the fruits of our labour safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings to the Alliance leaders. As Famkid suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Okie dokie. Welcome back, Zikbar. Koala surprised me with your recent accomplishments. What an amazing feat to eliminate a tower and pave the way to deal with the rest. While it isn't much, I've changed your sheets and plumped up your pillow. Afterwards, never like collapsing in a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone, be it penning a thesis or defeating deformed entities. So, would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? Yes, I would. Since, oh my god, we're gonna get some Archon loaf out of this? Hell yeah. Going for a little sleepy. Oh, I got a little note, I got a little journal. I mean, I had a journal before, that was my unending journey. That's why I keep writing in about the events we just had. Oh, you're gonna put a flower down too? Nice. Don't leave it hit there, though, flower. The bar, you're gonna need it later on. And yeah, we get the whole,
Take heart and protect them well.
Will do, Vitra. I mean, I've already done a pretty good job with that. None of them have died, but that could always change. Hey, why have you all got lunches?
You're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you?
Oh,
We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from
oh
the
my god,
last
you bought
stand.
literal McDonald's, Alice. I fucking love you. So there I was in the saltery trying to get my latest fix, and oh my god, holy shit, look at that burger! Oh! Oh! Look at the Charlian burger. Yes! Alice, it's me! She fucking is me! What the fuck? Okay, so this is the scene people were talking about then.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
Where is he? For fuck's sake, Estinian.
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
I don't know what Estinian eats. It's raw meat, I guess.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
What? To perfect his brooding stare?
Listen.
Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
He's having a midlife crisis right now. Leave him be.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest
Yes.
if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Allow me to eat my burger in front of me. I would like to eat my
Poor
Charlian burger. I'm
Estinian.
just drinking a cup of tea,
Upset
I
on all
guess.
sides.
I'm doing the pinky hold with the cup of tea. That's what we do here in Britain. Oh my god, I have some love
Speaking
in
of
that
one's
burger.
physical condition, Mistress Quile, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
Yeah, he did
And what an
screen
experience
share.
that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done.
Good.
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Since the Isle of Val? Since then, okay, I see.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes?
Yeah, you have to carry me. I can't believe this plot point. It's the best thing ever in
It will
Endwalker.
be your guide, test and proof of your conviction.
I am technically the guide for
Something
Zigbar,
about
so that's
seeking
kind of
joy in
weird.
Darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
What do you mean?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt. The relief of a people with renewed hope.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at that pizza.
Indeed. And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path.
I mean, it's emotions,
I know
isn't
we've
it?
not yet triumphed
It's feeling
over
happy.
Kilroy, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans.
We don't know what's going to happen, but at least we can have these little
But
moments of
even
happiness.
within the midst of our struggles,
Yeah, there we go.
we find small moments of joy to sustain us.
And I hope we still get those as we
Rare
go
and
through
hard-won,
Endwalker.
perhaps, But it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That jam tart. And the coupons, I think they're called, those little bits. Oh my god, the cookies.
Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it
best.
effectively in battle.
Oh, you still did it, and you saved us all.
Require more practice with this new magic.
Levitation.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume.
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yeah.
Yes, well, after a
She's
fashion.
giving you the other half. You better eat it, Maha. That's adorable. Take it, Maha. Take the cookie. Take the cookie. She's giving it to you. What's wrong, buddy?
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I can hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
He's having a small cat person problem. I don't really have that problem, but that's because I'm a tall lad. I hope you had that cookie, because it's... Oh my god, there's one donut left. I'm sorry, but that's not how you'd look at eating all that food. You'd be like lying back in your chair going, oh. It's like anime stomachs. They just eat as much as they want without a care in the world. Are we pushing on until dawn? Should we call it a night? You do know these are my quarters. No, I don't want to be a buzzkill. Yeah, that's how we pushing on until dawn. Why not?
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Yeah, have a little moment with everyone. Wow, how are you doing? Wow, what the fuck was that? Did Anna say steal your food again? Oh look, it's glowing green now. Like joy. I don't know what green means. I thought yellow means joy. What does green does? Well, it's light green too, so I think it's a positive emotion. Meanwhile, oh my lord, there he is with his fucking scythe and the giant like impending fortress in the background. He's looking at the moon like, "Hello, John Moon. How's it going, buddy? I want some moon chase." Oh, here he is, Fandaniel.
Ah, enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom.
Is it gonna like stop you at all? Really want
Given
this
how
to some
many
extent,
we
don't
have
they?
at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal.
This is
to
the Heavensward
our
theme.
plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon ether.
Dun 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 dun. Oh no, this is answers, I think, right?
If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Wow, we know that the Ishtola is prepped for a full-on siege to Garlemald, so...
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Oh shit.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome.
Yeah!
Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your
I like how
interest?
Fandaniel's is questioning his interests.
No. All else is Equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke.
That's a good way of explaining him, I guess.
Came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul.
You just want to ask me out to dinner, Zedos, you can.
I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck.
I guess he's found a purpose in fighting us.
There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
I think he just wants to be one of the trials for Endwalker. So I want to be good enough to be worthy of one of those trials, please. I think he might be, but I don't know.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more.
Yeah. Oh my god, we get to see more of the tower behind you.
Envy you or pity you.
Both, I guess.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
I would say the opposite, but I guess...
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence.
He's a lot less crazy now that he's revealed that he is Amon. He seems a lot more serious about this.
You are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me. So I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind.
Maybe incomplete means sundered?
Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you.
About what is the final days, though? What's it gonna do? Maybe he knows.
And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too.
Just destruction? Just pointless, meaningless destruction?
Yes. I think that is something we can both enjoy.
They keep looking up at Zodiac. I think it has something to do with him. Ishtola? No. Hey Raha! I had a nice meal and now I'm dying. Hope you didn't mind us barging into your room for our late night feast. For what it's worth, it did me a world of good to put our troubles to one side, if only for a moment. Sound the bell. School's in. Skrull and Grad here will have a pleasant conversation until you barged in. Oh, there you are. I feel refreshed, I hope. I don't know, the game made it out to me being a dick there. Don't let me stop your conversation, Skrull. I was about to make my way to the studio as it happens. Wanted to try and speak with Scholar Montage and thank him for coming to our rescue in Novostra. It turns out he'd come here to see us. Following the hearing, only to find that we've already departed for Favner. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Ishtola and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Can you join me? Oh my lord, we're gonna go see Lois Ward's friend, I guess. And it's settled. The twins will be coming too, since Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to the phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studio for a time. That might be for the best. The others should return. Tell them we will not be long. Well, again, I'll see you later, Raha. Anyone in here? Sin, are you brooding in here? I don't even know. Where are you? He really didn't want to have a meal with us, did he? He's like, no, fuck you. Oh, look, it's nearly daybreak, I think. Okay, so we're going over to... Oh, right behind us. Didn't even see it before, but yeah, here they are. Hey guys! Oh my god, Alpha, for fuck's sake. If I can master these fiendish contraptions, and so can I. Yeah, I believe in you. Oh? Heading out for a stroll? We're going to the phenomenon. A word I cannot say for the life of me. The Scholark himself was here. In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alfred, of all people worrying about his reputation, and as our matter, no less. Wonders never ceased. They understand soon enough. Off we go. I thought Alfred really cared about his reputation. That's why he was so nervous when Alice mentioned his thesis to us. He didn't want anyone to talk about that to anyone outside of himself. Ooh, we are going to the studium over here. Very cool. Looks like a little school area, I guess. We've been to Leverillier Estate now, and we've been to Normanon, so I guess this will be the next place for us to go to. I love all these little buildings too, it's great. Anyway. It feels like only yesterday that I walked through these doors. See that sculpture picture up above the entrance? That's the mark of Phaliac, the scholar, bearer of the waters of knowledge. It's no exaggeration to say that Charlene herself is one of Norma's shrine to him, and that's especially noticeable here in the studio. I thought that you didn't actually worship him. You just had similar interests, so you just thought, okay, we'll just be similar to him in some respects. Ooh. Here it is, Phenomenon. Well, I expect you to make note of it before. One can hardly miss it. This is the first time we've been here on official business, correct? I think so, yeah. I don't think I've even walked in here once. While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices, and so forth. As the centre of what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of aetheriological phenomena, hence the name. Though with aether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life. Oh, goes for that. And then, in the 430 seconds of the 6th astral era, Phenomenon was decreed complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in aethology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, sounding proud as Charlene's foremost educational institute. There we go. He really wanted to do that introduction, didn't he? He always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. I'm not a student though, I'm just a guy. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited that same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the studium, graduated with highest honours in magical arts and mythology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes, and from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honours, and I am certainly not the student's most notorious master debater. In all respects, have I ever been in this shadow? If nothing else, it's remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Leverillier began. Oh, poor Alphino is just getting the shit being Alphino right now. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of the recent escapades. Hopefully it'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphino. With a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Nice. Oh, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholark Montechang. Every other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever whims take him. Let's split up and ask the scholars if they've seen him. Sounds like a plan. There we go. All the 4 primary colours I enjoy. Alright. Time to get in here and talk to some students, I guess. Oh wow. Look at this place. Oh, okay. I think I might see what's going to happen here. I think we're going to get access to our crafting quests and our gathering quests. Excitable student. That was Alphino Levivu, wasn't it? The Alphino Levivu. And he's with his sister, and Master Baldassian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word! No, it's fine. Oh, sorry. You said you're looking for the scholar, yes? Knowing him, he'd probably be anywhere, but Miss Aliapo should have a better idea. Okay. Here's Bert's window. Phenomenon is something of a multi-purpose facility used by lecturers and craftsmen alike. If you're looking for learners' meet, it's through the last door on the left. Things are bad enough during our school days, and Alphino's time abroad has only heightened his fame. Or should that be his infamy? He had his rivals and detractors, of course, but most of them gave that up after his adoring fans set upon him like ravenous dogs. I don't really imagine Alphino as someone who would have ravenous fans, but I guess so. Alphino, on the other hand, never paid him much notice. They were simply beneath him. Alphino, for fuck's sake. Yeah, look, he's got like a little gathering. Oh my lord. I assure you, I'll tell you all about it after my business with the Scholark has concluded. The Scholark? Tell me, my good fellow, does that something to do with saving the world from catastrophe? Why don't you turn our attention to Master Oliver's graduation thesis? I too have my doubts regarding our policy of non-intervention. Is it true that your experience overseas or the reason you have incurred the ire of the forum? Oh, well, I wouldn't give to see you butt heads of those old codgers. Oh no, Alfred, what have you done? I can't help you here, buddy. This is your own doing. This has kind of reminded me of my lectures, to be honest. Oh lord, I am getting flashbacks and nostalgia right now from this. Hey buddy! Do you know Master Morchachom? Are you lost? Wander in off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Yes. Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is an order. Allow me to bid you warm welcome to the Searchers' Meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books. And what's the second most important thing? What are simple? Everything else. What? That's what we deal with here in the Searchers' Meet. Whenever the students or students find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Aya, Pacer, this tongue of Gigantoad, that is enough to make your hair stand on end. Which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish, this being the School of Magic and all. As our newest gleaner, you have our work cut out, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. I'm not a gleaner. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on the Scholar's whereabouts. I've tracked down my many miscellaneous knickknacks in my time, but I'm no gleaner. It's not an insult, Zigbar. It's just Jesus. I beg your pudding. You're not a gleaner. Then, it's an elaborate ruse. No, wait. Come to think of it, you were never actually claimed to be one in the first place. My mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak of him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Ha! In the time it's taken me to tell you all of this, the Scholar has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. What a delightful conversation about me being a gleaner or not. I guess, yeah, this is for the gleaners. I guess would be the disciples of the land jobs for Endwalker, I assume. Oh my lord! Look at this little laboratory. Oh, he's not here either, is he? Yes, the Scholar was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, we went down a corridor, perhaps one of the auditoriums. Okay. Yeah, possibly. I would hope so. Qual, hey! Unsurprisingly, the scholar is not in his office. I did, however, speak with one student who saw him not long ago, so he can't have gone far. Looking forward to meeting Louis Suarez's old friend. I didn't really know him too much in the MSQ because I didn't play 1.0, but apparently he was a cool character, so... Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Ah, I remember you.
Yeah, we're the troublemakers.
I pray we have not caught you at
the
an
rest of the
inopportune
troublemakers.
moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Yeah, they were nice.
Well, I could hardly let that Inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed.
Yeah, we always got the majority vote.
Aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though, I think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the Annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louis Soir in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
Galuf? Who's Galuf? Should I know that character?
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
They are very small right now, though. They haven't grown that much.
You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student. Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate.
I like
to
this
ask.
character. I don't want him to be secretly evil. I like the fact that he's, like, you know, cool. And yeah, we have got actual Matoya's, like, apprentice too. Whoa! What do you mean a little wink? What?
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must
That's a
fulfill?
smart idea. Although I don't know if he'll tell us because it's confidential.
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
Fair enough.
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Oh, they not told you about it?
Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
Okay, so whatever it is, it's not good.
As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
Well,
How is
that's
that even possible?
worrying. Well, you know, Aether, I assume.
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please,
We're gonna get like a
take a seat.
Final Fantasy XIV lecture PowerPoint slides again. I miss those. We had some from Raha too. About the 13 reflections, but I guess we're gonna find out about how encampments work. Look at all of us, they're sitting down. There's not a lot of chairs here. And they're wooden too, so they wouldn't be comfortable. Oh? What? What is this? Wow.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology. The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms.
The soul, mind, and body, I assume?
Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
and the
soul, mind,
memory.
memory.
Can anyone tell me the third?
The body! Wait, what? Wait, did he say incorporeal form? The corporeal Aether!
Yes, Very good.
Yay! I did
This is
it.
the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux.
We know about that.
In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked.
That's why our problem was trying to get them back from the first. It was such a complicated process of not changing their soul or mind.
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Welcome to the what?
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
What would happen if the paper was doused with ink, the same type of ether as comprises the memories? It would just completely drown out. Anything on there would go away. Am I gonna have to answer this? This is so cool. I love this. Yeah, I'm gonna get like a fully fledged ether. Yeah, I guess.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Well, the memories would be overwritten.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well.
Oh, so it's like partial
In
amnesia,
fact,
I guess.
This exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
Wait, on a vast scale not that long ago.
The seventh umbral calamity. The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm.
So we don't know what happened to the warriors who defended
No
it.
one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Did they like enchant us all?
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
From who? From Charlene?
The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle.
Ah.
And yes, it is a contravention of the Charlene prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation.
So it must be important then if they're breaking their own rules for it.
Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace?
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
Yeah, is it possible to do that?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred
Can we not use Raha's like memory power to reveal it or something?
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
And I still think Ethereal Sea might be an area in Endwalker. Just it would make sense. So in some capacity.
For there we will be purified. The blots upon our souls.
Maybe that's how we'll find out about it. We'll go to the Ethereal Sea and we'll look for someone there, and they'll tell us about the duty they had. Oh, they wouldn't make a big deal out of that if it wasn't going to be important.
Apart and dissolve. Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
Yeah, but how long does it take for them to drift apart?
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
Like Amor.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to
Oh fuck, sorry.
alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form.
Because we know when the final days, when Elenibus like recreated the final days, not recreated it, but made an illusion of it, people were sad about what was happening. They were like really sad, and we know that those are memories which were carried on, which makes sense considering the Sun Donatians and how they work.
Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
Well, what's wrong with me?
Well, I think that's enough education for today. Now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
Wasn't the longest lecture I've ever seen. It was straight to the point. I enjoyed it. Come on, buddy, there you go. Oh, I love this so much.
You that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon.
Oh, it's nice.
Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Oh, thank you, Monty-chan. I like you a lot as a character, and you're really cool.
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
The crazy old man. I love him. Best character. That was really fun. I enjoyed that mission. It wasn't like, you know, big story beats, but we found out some interesting stuff about, yeah, we can now do crafting quests, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. Right. Well, Scholar Odishag is best known for his role as head of the studium. He is said to be one of the finest mages Sharlayan has ever produced. Having seen for myself the ease with which he weaves extraordinary, complex and powerful magics, I have no reason to doubt the claim. Some of my earliest memories of our Scholar Odishag, actually, he was a close friend of our grandfather. He would come for tea and amaze us with his tricks, much like his demonstration of the ink and paper. He's a huge part of why I wanted to enter student in the first place. He sounds awesome. I like him a lot. A capital idea. Qual is still digesting a heavy portion of food for thought. Oh, that's given me much to mull over. I suppose I were one step closer to understanding the foreign's true motives and the mysteries of life itself for good measure. It's funny, I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in days to come. And that, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps in a way you could better acquaint yourself with Ki Aliapo as a scholar. Yeah, I will, but not now. I know you want me to do the crafting quest game, but I'm gonna hold off on that. Don't need to do that. I am still wondering when we're going to get access to the Vol quest because they have not appeared yet. And I know they exist. So, game? Vol quest, please. At some point. I want to get them underway at some point. Has to be soon. It wouldn't leave it until like level 82. I have a feeling it has something to do with the siege on Garlemald we're planning. I don't know why though. I just don't see what else they can do with it story-wise. I haven't really had anything appearing yet, but I guess we'll see. Oh hey, look who it is! It's the man himself, the Edgelord. Having spent most of the time in Favna, I've yet to fully grasp the lie of the land here in Sharlayan. Even finding my way to the annex proved a challenge. Yeah, well, you should have gone on a little tour of Alphino, shouldn't you? He only returned not long after he departed for the studium. A shame that he has missed the chance to attend our lecture at the Skolok. Or perhaps not. No, I don't think he would have wanted to. As much as we love Estinian, I don't think he's that sort of person. Seems to have done an adequate job of relaying Skolok Montichang's lecture to Vaha. Given his experience in the field of souls and memories, he has no trouble of understanding it. You better not let your guard down around Ki. One small favor becomes, why is the game making me want to talk to her so much? I will do it, but not now! And it will not be a main quest. It will not be in the recording. Ah, welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studium proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from my fellow Scions. Oh? As expected, news of the warring scales have met with such joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea, at least an alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to limbs of Leminza. Oh, nice. so the time has come for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say for certain, but it does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let's see what awaits us in Vilbrand. Oh my lord, we're finally doing the siege. Let's start by taking the scales out of storage. Give me a hand with you, Asinian. I mean, you're physically the biggest out of all of us, mate. I have weak arms, I need to use magic. Oh my lord, look at that. Look at all those boxes. I didn't realize these crates are so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Feature and the alchemists of the great work put their hearts and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the foreigner's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We were already on thin ice, and if I, my capacity as an official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. Oh, Kyle. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Mator and our other allies. Well, we'll see you later, buddy. With luck, we'll soon have a good news of our own to share. Fingers crossed. The tide is about to turn, I can feel it. Kalimza Lominza. Oh my lord. I can smell the battle. The preceding, like, invasion on Garlemald. I'm so excited for it. If you've learned aught of not interest, be sure to let me know. In the meantime, I'll do what I can to aid our cause, though I fear that'll be precious little given our circumstances. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you in Limsa. We've got quite a boat ride ahead of us, so I could have used the A-fight, so yeah. But thinking about it, this would be the perfect place to end this part, since we are in Charlayan. I hope you enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV MSQ series. I'll be back for the next part soon. And I'll see you for Endwalker. Well, more Endwalker, I guess. And maybe the Siege of Garlemald. Goodbye.